Hey Wildcats, welcome back to another episode of the news. In today's episode, we have...
No, someone's calling. It's Lance. Yes? Yeah, we're doing it right now. Yeah, he's here. Yeah, okay. He wants to talk to you.
Okay. Yeah. We have all sorts of news about NHS, which is,
Oh, also, May 6th, this Saturday, will be prom. Okay.
And May 11th? Yeah, May 11th we have Decision Day for seniors, and May
15th will be the Theater Awards night, and May 6th... Okay.
May 16th we have the Academic Banquet, and one more thing he says.
Oh. May 19th will be both the Honors Breakfast and May Day. So, why don't we get into all those news right now?
Hey Wildcats, I'm Wiley and this is...
Haley.
And we have some amazing news about softball. Can you tell us about that?
So May 4th, 5th, and possibly 6th, we play Pilot Point in Princeton. We should win in 2 games, but we could possibly play Saturday, but I think we'll win.
Can you tell us a little bit about your journey?
It's been really tough, putting in a lot of work, a lot of early mornings, but it's definitely worth it. The pays off, leads to a lot of success, so yeah.
Right, so hopefully you guys continue down this path, keep winning the next games, so good luck. And when were those next games again?
May 4th, 5th, and possibly 6th at 6 o'clock in Princeton.
All right, well, go show up to those games, and on to the next one. Thank you. Hey Wildcats, I'm Wiley, this is Luke, and he went to state for vase. So can you tell us about that?
So this weekend, Saturday, I competed at vase, and I got a perfect score, which was a 4-star rating there. So, I mean, yeah.
Wow, that's great. What did you make for this?
So I made it's kind of like a portrait of a man with a bunch of like leaves and all that and flowers and all that kind of surrounding his face and all that, but yeah.
What inspired you to make this?
I really just thought it looked cool, but yeah.
Okay, well, that's good enough, I guess. So the competition is over?
Yes.
Okay, so you're competing in it next year too?
Yes.
So what are you gonna strive for this time?
I think I'm gonna definitely just work my hardest to not rush at all and just make as big of a piece and detailed as a piece as possible so I can obtain a gold seal. Yeah.
Well, that's great. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.
All right, well, that's it for this one, Wildcats. So congratulations for that perfect rating, and good luck next year.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Ezra, and this is
Story.
And today we'll be talking about how Story is going to be going to state for UIL editorial writing. So could you tell us a little bit about editorial writing?
So basically, you get 45 minutes to write a paper, taking a stance on a prompt. So you're taking a side for like 2 different sides that you could take. So, for example, my latest paper was about whether or not a school should go to a 4-day school week. And basically, you just take a side and defend your reasoning.
Interesting. Okay, so you can choose what side you take.
Yes.
That's wonderful. And do you enjoy doing this? Do you have a good time?
I do. I really enjoy it. I've done a lot of different UIL events, and this one's probably my favorite. So
That's wonderful. It's wonderful that you're going to state. How do you feel about that?
I'm really excited. I went last year, so it'll be really fun to get to do that again.
So 2 years in a row.
It's a really cool experience. So we get to go to Austin, and it's just a really fun trip overall. So.
Yeah. Do you think that you're going to do well this year?
I hope so. It's looking good so far.
Yeah.
I'm feeling more confident than before, so that's good.
That's very good. And how exactly are you going to be preparing to go to state?
Well, usually what I do is I start by looking at papers that have won in previous years, and I'll just kind of study the techniques that they use in their papers, and I'll modify my own to kind of mirror theirs and see what the judges are into and what they like.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, and everyone, please make sure that you tell Story good luck in the halls, and on to the next one.
Hello, I'm Colton, and I'm here today with Eric, and some exciting news in baseball today, so tell us all about it.
Well, we are now district champions with a 11-1 record, and we won on senior night to seal the district champion spot.
Can you walk us through the win a little bit?
Yeah, we had Nick Bowman pitching and to start off the game. He went about 3 or 4 innings. And then we brought in Sean Robertson a little bit later in the game, and he sealed the win for us, and we won 5-3.
So, what for you was the high point of the game?
Whenever Sean came in and then struck out the side 2 innings in a row, that kind of sealed it, and we kind of just knew we were going to win.
So, when is the next baseball game?
It is at 7 o'clock in Princeton on Thursday and Friday night.
So, the next game is on May the 4th, Thursday, and on to the next one.
Hello, I'm Vince, and I'm here with Amanda. And I heard Amanda is going to state with track, so can you tell us a little bit about that?
So on Friday was our regional track meet, and how it works for track and field is if you get first or second in an event, you get to qualify for state, which is May 11th, and I got second in pole vault, so I'll be going to state.
So with state being a week away, what all are you going to work on to make sure you do good at state?
Well, I have pole vault practice after school almost every single day, and I've been really focusing on turning at the top of my pole vault, and I've got to really focus on getting a new personal record, because with a new personal record would be how I would do better, and I'm really trying to focus on turning, making sure I get over the bar.
So how did you get used to flying so high up in the air?
Well, really, you kind of just have to do it. That's really the only way. But as you start at lower heights, and the more you progress, the higher you get. So you really get used to it, but I'm still not used to it. It still takes a lot of concentration to get over that fear.
Well, thank you so much for coming on today, and on to the next one.
Hello, I'm Preston, today I'm with Ezra, and today we're talking about the band that happened last week, right?
Yes, it did. So last Thursday we had a concert, and it was our spring concert, which is our final concert of the year. And basically what happened was we had the junior high play from, I believe, 6 till 6:30 or 7, and then after that the high school went on, and as we went on we played one song, and then we would stop, and then right after that we would have Mr. Curry start talking about our accomplishments, such as all region and how we went to area finals during marching season. We made sweepstakes, and then we would play another song, and then right after that song we went into the band student in each class for the year, and then we would also talk about who won the band scholarship, which is, I believe there's one that's $2,500, and then there's a couple that are $1,000. And so we went into that, and then we played our final piece, and it was over by 7:45 maybe. We cleaned up everything, and it was a pretty quick concert, but it was definitely enjoyable. We played 3 pieces, and we did pretty good, I think. There was quite a few people who had joined us in the gym to come watch, and with all of the bands that had played, I think that it was very successful.
All right, thank you, Esther, for coming out here, and on to the next one.
Hello, I'm Vince, and I'm here with Colin, and today we're going to be talking about theater news from this last week. So, I heard you guys went on a trip last Thursday to see a play called
Metamorphosis.
Yeah, Morphin' Time. Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm going to talk about the score, and you're not going to believe me when I say this. They use basically orchestral versions of a bunch of rock songs. Let me tell you, okay. Live and Let Die, Dream On, Won by Metallica, what's another one? I forget the, Thunderstruck by AC/DC. There's a couple others that I can't remember. But I remember one of the best things about it was listening to the track and trying to see which songs I could remember. And because Thunderstruck is played at the end, and me, the other people there, me, Cameron, and James were like all sitting next to each other. We all look at each other like, what is happening? Because they start playing an orchestral version of an AC/DC song. and it is
in a play.
in a play that is 90% Roman and like 10% Greek.
So, would you say this play was more of a comedy, more serious?
I definitely say it definitely mixes it up. Different stories have different things. Some of the stories are more comedic, some of the stories are more serious. We also had a theater trip last Friday to the A&M Commerce PAC Center, the Performing Arts Center. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, so all of Friday we left right as school started and went straight to A&M Commerce, and we basically the whole day we spent learning about their theater arts company and what they do, what it's like. We got to audit a Theater 1 course, or Intro to Theater, I'm pretty sure. It was one of those, and everybody there is really nice. There's somebody specifically, not gonna say names. It was just a fun time. They're really funny people. Like, we got to do an improv.
Very good at improv.
They have a thing called Cricket City Improv. It's so fun.
Did a bunch of improv games.
Yeah, we did quite a few improv games, and then we got to tour all of their theater stuff, which for a college, there's a lot. Yeah, it's a college, you'd expect that, but seeing from a high school theater point of view, it was a lot for me to see. And this upcoming Friday, May 5th, we are going to tour SMU and see what their theater company is like, which I think will be really fun. So we will probably be back next week with an update on that.
Hello? Oh, okay. And that'll be all for the news today. See you later, Wildcats. And his
Hey Wildcats, welcome back.
I'm a cow.